the first thing you want to do before you begin chatting or text chatting with any of the other avatars is try to increase the number of people on your buddy list. So in order to add a friend to your buddy list, you're going to take the mouse cursor and right click on the other avatar, and you will see again this wheel style menu. If you go over to add friend and click, you will see a message down below that says you have offered friendship to for example Flow Federal. Okay, now when that avatar accepts your friendship, you will get a message up in the top right corner that says Flow Federal has accepted your friendship offer. So you're going to click OK. So what you want to do next, just to make sure that the friendship request has gone through, is go ahead and find the Communicate button in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. If you click on Communicate, your buddy list will pop up in a separate window, and I can see from my list that Flow Federal is online and he is on my buddy list, so I know that this friendship request has gone through. Now there are many ways to communicate in Second Life. The first one I'm going to talk about is called General Chat. General Chat is actually text chatting with all of the avatars around you, and the way to do that is to either press Enter on your keyboard, which will activate the text bar down below, or if you look in the very bottom left-hand corner of the screen, there is a text bubble icon, and by clicking that icon you activate or deactivate the text chat bar. So this works just like any IM system on the internet. All you need to do is type your message. So I'm going to type hello Flow, and as you can see, your message will pop up in the bottom left hand corner of the screen. So I'm going to wait for a response back. And again, you can see their responses down at the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. So this is General Chat, and General Chat is very good for projects or presentations where you need the participation of more than one person in a text chat situation. But there are, of course, other ways of communicating privately, which I will talk about next. Now there may be occasions where you need to talk to another avatar one-on-one, and in order to do this you're going to have to privately IM them. So in order to do that, if the avatar is close to you, you can simply take your mouse cursor and right click on that avatar and then look for Send IM. So I'm going to click Send IM, and I get this private chat window up at the top of my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and type a quick message again, how are you doing, and hit enter and wait for a response back. Okay, and again you will see his message in that chat window. So this is a private message, nobody else around you can see it, and you will notice down at the bottom that Flow Federal, or the avatar I'm talking to, has his own tab. So I know that this is a private IM that only Flow Federal can see. If your friend's avatar is not immediately around you, the best way to communicate with them through IM would be to click the Communicate button down in the bottom left-hand corner, and you will see a list of your friends pop up. If they are online, they will be marked in bold. So again, I'm going to select Flow Federal and then click the IM call button in the top right corner. So by clicking that, I've opened my IM window, and I'm going to type a quick message and wait for a response. Okay, so that's another way to open the IM window if the avatar is not around you and you can't right click on him. So we've covered how to start an IM conversation, which is a little bit different than responding to one. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when somebody starts a private IM with you. So I'm going to wait for Flow Federal here to IM me. And I can see that it says IM Flow Federal hello again, but below that there is a button that has appeared that says IM received. So if I click on IM received, that will open the IM window and we can begin our conversation again. So again, if somebody is sending you a private IM, please look for the IM received button. By clicking that, you will open your IM window. So the other way to communicate in Second Life would be to use voice chat, which was a feature added last year. It saves a lot of time. It's much faster than typing. The only drawback is if the other people you are talking to do not have microphones, they cannot participate in the conversation. But let's assume that everybody has a microphone and you want to enable voice chat. The first thing you need to do is click on Edit up at the top, and on your Edit menu, if you look down towards the bottom, you will see Preferences. So you're going to go ahead and click on Preferences, and the Preferences menu pops up. So in this menu, you'll see several things to choose from on the tab to the left. I'm looking for the Voice Chat tab, so I found it. I'm going to click Voice Chat. And up at the top you will see an option to enable voice chat. So if I check this box, I have enabled voice chat, but I want to make sure of one thing before I close this window. So down at the bottom there's device settings. So if you click device settings, you will see that your microphone is either picking up your voice or not picking up your voice. I can see from this bar that my microphone is working just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and close that, and then in my preferences window I want to click apply and then click OK. So once you've done that, you will see a small white dot above the head of your avatar, and I'll show you what that's for in a moment. So in the bottom right hand corner of your screen you will see that some more buttons have popped up. The important button to take a look at here is the talk button. And this works much like the talk button on a walkie-talkie. So if you hold it down and start to speak, you will see that above your avatar the green bars have started to move. This means that your microphone is picking up and that the people around you should be able to hear your voice. So if I let go of that, the green bars disappear and your voice is not being picked up. So again, you have to hold that down in order for your voice to be heard by the other avatars around you. Now, sometimes people don't want to be bothered with pressing this talk button, so there's a small icon that looks like a padlock down at the bottom. If you click that icon, your talk button remains pressed down the entire time. So this is good if you just want to hold a free conversation with other people. However, if there's a lot of background noise, this is not something that you want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that lock again, and I'm back to push to talk mode. So in order to say something, I'm going to have to hold down on that talk button. So that's basically how you use voice chat in Second Life.